Hello everyone, how are you today? What has gone on with my camera? Oh, there we go. That was a bit of madness right there, wasn't it? So let's have a look, see what we can do today, because I want to do some designing. So hello chat already. Gorny was early again. And the Fuzzlet, hello, welcome back. So what we're going to do today is do some designing, really, that's it. Just going to have a look around what we can see and just do stuff. Does that sound good? Sounds good to me. Right, so hopefully today Mr. Robot works. If not, we've got the Gorny bot at hand. So what I've done today is I've just moved the Able Sisters. That's it. That's all that I've done today. I haven't played it today at all yet. Moved the Able Sisters down to here. I've recently moved Nook's Cranny. And that's it. That's it. Voila. We've got a pool. And so, as you can see, I've got this since last stream. I mean, it's been a good while since I played Animal Crossing on stream now. Was it 3-4 weeks ago now? Oh, I wouldn't say that. I've got a lot of empty spaces at the minute. But we've got this lovely little area here, which I quite like. I'm really proud of this one. If you want to know how to build any of these elements, if you go to the YouTube Nintendo Village, then you'll see I've got some videos on there showing you how to make them. So if there's any design ideas, anything you like in my town, city, island, village, hamlet, whatever it might be, if you like any of it, then they're normally featured in a video over there. I haven't got my horns on today. I've got a flat cap instead. Bro, flat cap. So let's go see my boy. This is the best villager in the game. Period. In any of them. His name is Bam. And he's obsessed with working out. Evening. I was just cooling off for Titanic muscles after my workout. But you know how it is, kablang. I tripped while doing sprints and ended up trampling a few flowers. Everything looked fine, but I still feel kind of bad. I wouldn't want to wreck someone else's work. Yeah, you better not, Pam, because put a lot of work into those flowers. Well, me and the other inhabitants of the island. Clay, who's Clay now? I remember, I think I had Clay. Was that like a penguin? Was it a penguin? I did have Clay. I'm sure I had Clay on New Leaf. It rings a bell anyway. Oh, he's a little red mouse. Then no, I didn't. I must have had a different character. It's great that they've all got these personalities, isn't it? I wish they were a little bit more interactive. But yeah, they're cool. I like them. So this is another design thing that I did before. It's on the latest video on Nintendo Village under the name Design Ideas. I wish my bot worked because I could have just dropped the links in the chat and it would have been all great. But alas, no. So I did get some star fragments yesterday. Hello, Will. What happened to Pokemon? I'm feeling way too tired at the minute. And I got work tomorrow, so I can't get too carried away with Pokemon. Also, I didn't touch it last time. I was going to get to somewhere a bit more exciting than where I was, ready for the next stream. So I just felt like having a bit of a chilled out night with some Animal Crossing, to be honest. But Pokemon will return, whether it be in video form or a live stream. It will return. But for now, let's just smell the flowers. You know what I mean? You can't join your island, right? I might open it up in a bit, but as for now, I want to just crack on with designing some stuff. I did play a game of Hide the Furniture once, which I probably will do again. or hide a ton of bells on the island and let people come in and try and find them. But for now, I'm just gonna just have a look at designing some stuff. But I might open it up a bit later on if you stick around. We're already 4 minutes into the stream and not really done much. I was meant to be looking for these star fragments, but I've just completely lost track and run across the island instead. So that's not good. Nuh-uh. I don't even know what I got in my inventory at the minute. I think I got a ton of clothing, some star fragments, a honeycomb wall, which I already know, some weeds. Everybody needs weeds. Oh no, it's Gulliver. Have you been drinking again, Gulliver? Look, no, don't wanna be floating. Can I be Sam? It sounds more rugged. Oh, Gulliver, when will you ever learn, eh? Right, let's have a look, see if I've got any Nook Miles requirements. Nook Miles Plus. Hit rocks. Easy. Sell fruit. I'm on it. Get changed. I'll do it. Complete DIY projects. Everything breaks. I'm on it. Come on then, Gulliver. What you got to say? The ways, God. I think he probably sounds more like one of the pirates, right? Yeah. Avast! Storms are coming. Brace yourselves, lads. Hard to starboard, tough to port, stern to stern. What he's basically saying is, just stay in your boat, right? Oh, hi, thanks for waking me up. Your bletch mouth tastes like sand. I'm Gulliver, a salty sailor scouring the seven seas sea. Yar. My brain was seriously overloaded. Got a lot going on. Thought a powering up would fit the bill. You know, yar. You look confused. Yeah, I mean, it's not every day that you find a fully sailor-dressed seagull wash up on the shores, is it, to be honest? Oh my gosh! Oh, his communicator's busted again. You know what we was going to design, but I think we're going to be looking for these communicator parts at the minute. They're buried in the sands. Five parts. Mr. Garney, welcome back. Right, so let's have a look then. See what we can find. Communicator parts. Communicator parts. Where are you? Communicator parts. It's a big beach that you have on Animal Crossing, and they could be anywhere. I wanted to give me some funky stuff to help my little island get better looking. So we are going to go. Oh yeah, it was the new Frozen film, Frozen 2.5 and a third. It's the one where Elsa does that thing with the ice. Thank you, Mr. Fuzzlit. Do I have a string fish? I don't think I do, no. I think, let me just double check in a second. Just get these tasty delicious shells tucked away to sell. And it's past 10, so they're going to have to go in a drop-off box. Oh dear. String fish, string fish, string fish. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, the Nintendo Village's YouTube's really cool. The website is really good. There's a lot of stuff on there. 1 second. So my other half wants to walk past. She doesn't want to be on camera. I haven't got a camera off option at the minute, so I need to sort out my streaming layouts. Right, stringfish, stringfish, stringfish. Where are you? I don't know if I actually caught one of those. Is that the? No, I don't think I did. No. But we got Dory. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. So no, I didn't catch one. I think that was one of the first rare fish, right? In April, March, April. I don't know. I've lost all sense of track and time. It's what happens when you get stuck in your house for over a month, right? Time just becomes nothing. Nothing. We are looking for these communicator parts. Ooh, there we go. Oh yeah, I haven't got one. I mean, you could always ask the chat if there's anybody who's got one spare. I know some people like hoard them to sell, and some people time travel. Some people like to do the time warp. So yeah, not any spare for Mr. Gorney. We're gonna get to the designing part in a second, but hey. Yeah, you do try and travel on your island, but your island isn't cool. That's cool. That's okay. I'm not judging. I just heard stars then, and I was way too late to look at them. Well, it's a good job turnip prices are normally bad on a Monday, right? If your shop shut today. Oh, someone in the chat's got big money. Big money. I mean, I have not got big money at all. Why did I dig that there? What you will know, what you will notice, and what you will get angry with when we playing this game is the fact that I never ever remember which button opens up what menu. So yeah, if you see me doing some weird stuff, that's just the way it is. Puzzle Bobble 2. Bubble Bobble better. Bubble Bobble better. I'm on the Bubble Bobble clan. Except for the new one, Friends. He was mediocre. I think it's okay to say that though. I think I can hear balloon. Can I hear balloon? I can hear balloon. Let's struggle to get the tool out. Kablam! Kaboom! Oh yeah, I forgot about the friend code. Right. You wanna see it? You ready? Ready for friend code? Boosh. Boosh. There you go. There's friend code. Let's be friends. Got it? Oh, my chat's not letting me right again. 4, 3. Yeah, Venus bot's broken again. And my memory's bad. And I spell it wrong. Ah. There we go. That looks about right. Bot's working. What do you mean bot's working? I can't see bot. What is cloud bot's working? No, that was me typing. I am not a robot. I am not the robot. Balloon! Come on, balloon. Got you in my sights. Pray the shot's gonna be a good one. Whoosh! Boom. Oh, I didn't even check the presents, did we? Check presents. What? That's definitely not an English school chair. I can tell you guys that now. That is definitely not an English school chair. That one's not going to break your back in half like ours do. That's a really posh school chair. It's got wood in it and metal. Yeah, that's not the way we do things here. Oh, look who's alive! Gulliver, yeah, of course I found him. Oh, that's him. Give me some stuff, Gulliver. Make it worthwhile. Delicious cup of tea waiting as well. Ahoy there, crew, it's me. You're ready here for my day redder. Yarr, come and pick me up, otherwise I'll eat your ice creams. So you're going to send it me in the mail. Last time you sent me a pyramid, I think. Like, that's not normally something that gets delivered by post. Not normally, anyway. Right, so let's drop these few things off at the shop, dump some stuff in the house, and then let's get busy with the crafting and the designing. Right, let's make ourselves a lovely campsite, because I've recently moved that as well. I've been moving a lot of things around, and yeah, I need to sort it out, because it's looking a bit barren at the minute. It's not looking very good. So what was I doing? Selling. I'll keep that chair. I will keep that chair. Actually, we're gonna need the coconuts to eat, so we'll keep those. Honeycomb walls gone. Bamboo shoots. I mean, you get them everywhere, right? How should we bury them? Nah, they can go. So can those. The cherries, we'll keep those. Yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to sell. Give me the money, kiddies. Right, let's just accept this friend request. You see me looking off, it's because I got it wired up to my TV as well, and I can't see on the PC because my big head is in the way. Because what you guys are looking at on stream is exactly what I'm looking at. I haven't got a second display, so I've got there we go. Because I've got a big, I haven't got a second monitor, so I have to have it wired up to the TV if I need to see it without me on it. So here's the preview. You got mail? Who's got mail? Peter Griffin. Oh, shucks. Right. So this is it at the minute. This is my campsite. We've got a little pool. And some trees growing. So we want to try and sort that out to be the best. The very best campsite. Everybody's going to be so jealous of my campsite. They're going to be rocking up in their camper vans. And stuff like that. I haven't got any fruit grow today. Yeah. Also, gonna sort that out in case anybody comes to the island. I need to block off my turnips, so you guys can't steal my turnips. I have no idea what you guys are on about in chat. I'll take it some what's it called? Family Guy references. Yep, I was going to show you my clan. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Nope. You're making me. Oh dear. Yeah, so I used to really love Family Guy, and then I went to a New Year's party and somebody put your clam away. What sort of man are you? Yeah, I went to a New Year's party and somebody put Family Guy on non-stop all night, and I cannot stand the show anymore. So it's a shame, because it was one of my favourite things to watch as well. But like after a 4-hour or 5-hour marathon, I was just like, nah, Family Guy out now. So let's see. Let's take this with us, and this flimsy shovel, and this axe, and this axe, and this axe, because you never know when you're going to need them, right? I don't think I'm going to need a magic one, but I might need some wood, and I might need some wood, and I might need some wood, and I might need some wood. So we'll take all those. We'll take these. We'll take this. This is overkill. This is too much stuff, I know, but if we've got them on us, then we're not going to have to run back to the house, hopefully. There's a crafting table outside. I'll take that with us. Oh, there's a rock there as well. We'll take that. So, yeah, let's get designing. So is there anything in the chat that you guys want to see at all? Anything you want to see designed or done? We're going to work on the campsite at the minute, because it's looking a little bit bare. Also, this place has got to be developed as well, because when Red turns up, I want it like really awesome for him. I mean, I don't know why, because he's a sly fox and he sells you copied crap, right? But it's not the point, is it? Not the point at all. Digging the wrong hole. I came here and I dig the wrong hole. Right, let's get some stones and some clay. Stones and the clay, it's stones and clay. There you go, that's how you get stones and clay. Why did the last piece not come out then? Surely I should have had a full batch then. Okay, I've got 2 chats on screen and one is just stopped working. Red is a great person, you just gotta respect the hustle. Where's the gold? Yeah, Red's actually awesome. I like oh yeah, I just realised, yeah, it's another Goomba. Red's awesome. I do like the fact that there's a fake, and like I know that there's a lot of guides online at the minute, so you can go and see exactly what's real, what's fake. But I don't know why you'd really want to do that, because that takes the fun out of that, in my opinion. Like, I like the fact that he'll sell you what is essentially a like thick eyebrowed Mona Lisa. I think he's the one I saw on a YouTube thumbnail or something like that, and he's like, yeah, it's part of the fun, isn't it? You know, it's what it is. Yeah, Gorney is going there with the Sonic Adventure 2 quote. So if you want to throw him out of chat, that's fine. You guys can do that. Hey, we miss you there. Somebody in chat there. I saw somebody pop up then. I can't see it now. I know there's somebody watching. Right, let's see what we can do then on this campsite. We need to craft some stuff. So what do you think looks nice in this list? We need to put a fire in. Right, we need a fire pit. I mean, you can't have a campsite. Ooh, look at these spiky fences. Are they camp worthy, do you think? Or do you think that's like a bit of a no-go? So I want this, which we've got to make a campfire first. Craft as fast as you can. We carry on crafting. Yeah, I got the bonfire as well. Don't worry about that. Let's build this. So we definitely want that. We want to keep crafting because we want to make some seats. What good's the fire without the seats, right? So do we put some tiki torches around as well? Because I know they're not really very campsite as such. They look cool though, right? Some of these will do, definitely. My thumbnails are amazing at the moment, says Mr. Gorney. Thank you very much, Mr. Gorney. I actually put like an hour into each thumbnail. Like I probably put more effort into that than I do in the streams, which is bad. Right, it's a very bad thing to do, but I love them. I love doing the thumbnails. I really like messing about with like, I would say Photoshop, but it's not Photoshop. It's a cheap version. Thank you, Will. Will the wizard. There's no delay on the stream. Oh, there's actually a little bit of a delay from my capture card. That's why you'll find me playing games like Pokemon and Animal Crossing, because I don't need precise input. It's not much. It's not huge, but it's enough for me to not be able to play those games. But like, there's a low, really low latency mode. So there's I'll put that on. And I'll put it on mainly for Mario Maker, but it works really well because I can chat with you guys almost instantly. When do you unlock terraforming? I think you unlock terraforming once you roll credits. I don't want to spoil too much, but if you want to know how to roll credits, I'm sure the chat will let you know. You can always find it online anyway. It's just I don't want to talk about it in case anybody here hasn't got that to that point and they really don't want to know. So where should we put the campfire? I quite like this. I think it might be cool coming at this from an angle. We got the bridge down here. I think this should have trees around, all around there, so that it's got a bit of. This is a tough decision. I think maybe we're gonna have to build everything out front of it, right? So if we can put down the campfire somewhere down here. Bonfire. Technicalities. Put some seats around. Obviously, we're gonna have to move some of this. Did I make any of the seats, or did I just skip right past them? Skip right past them. I wanted those little stone seats. Spent over 100 hours in the game, but my island isn't that cool. I'm working on while watching the stream. Yeah, if you head over to the Nintendo Village YouTube channel, I've got a few design videos on there. If you want to have a look at how I've done some of my stuff, I will do another island tour at some point. But there's some little tips and pointers I put on there. Like, I'm no pro. Like, I don't claim to be a pro, but sometimes just looking at other people's stuff and knowing how they made them just helps out, right? So I've got some I've got like a fountain square, some pathways, some ways to make flowers useful in your town, and stuff like that. I mean, it helped me get to the point where I've basically rolled the credits, got the terraforming open, and all that sort of stuff. A lot of it is terraforming heavy. That's because that's what people want to see. But there's a lot of things you can do without terraforming. So you can do an awful lot actually without terraforming. And it does open up a little bit more once you terraforming. I say a little bit. It opens up a lot more. Let's face it. Right. Let's like this. Whoosh! Look at that baby burn. So I think this tree needs to go. Let's dig it up. Let's not just destroy it. Right. So let's dig this tree up. Fire! I don't think it comes down to time necessarily. It comes down to basically how much effort you put into trying to decorate and moving villagers in. Like, if you talk to Tom Nook, he basically tells you what you need to do. So it's not really down to time. It's all about just basically just playing the game until you get it open. But I honestly wouldn't worry too much, because like the terraforming is a really handy tool. Not really handy, sorry. It's a really nice tool to have. It's not the most crucial to the game, but it does let you do stuff like this. Like, this area was a little bit better, like built up before, and it had this river going right through. So you can get rid of stuff like that. You get rid of the rivers and stuff. It makes it a little bit more sort of customizable, but it doesn't really do the fat amount of stuff. Like, the best thing that it opens is the paths, which you can actually just go and download patterns off the internet. So you don't need it open for that either. You can make flooring just like you did on the 3DS version. So now we've got a little bit of a campfire. I kind of think that it looks a bit strange there. Like, I don't know if that looks right. I mean, can these seats go in a bit further without digging them? Or without sitting on them? Oh, that's too close. You burned your cackles. Let's try that. That's cozy. That's cozy, right? Yep, other half approves. Winner. So, I don't know about this campsite though. I don't know if that's too close. Maybe push it forward a little bit. Give it room. Too far, maybe? I can hear a balloon coming in again. Yep, there we go. There's a balloon. This game is completely different with headphones on, isn't it? Like, you can hear everything in what direction they're coming from. And the sound design is phenomenal when you got headphones on. Especially finding those pesky crickets. So let's unlock this to see. Ooh, a stylish jumpsuit. Very stylish, very nice. We're gonna keep the jumpsuit on for the rest of this stream now. Right, I think we should we decorate this with some log stakes? Does that look good? I don't know. See, what I like to do is just play stuff and then worry about the actual design of it later. I like to put a few things around just to see what it looks like and then worry about the fine details after that. If you're ever stuck, just dump stuff down and sooner or later you'll look at it and think, yep, I think that's it. All 24 hours of music, yes. Yeah, I think that Animal Crossing really is best. Best took just a bit at a time. Like, I see people spending like absolutely hours. Like, I've seen live streams that have lasted like 12, 13 hours. It's not the best way to enjoy Animal Crossing. And like, just chill. Like, have some fun with it and just play. Looking like Jacksepticeye just because of her flat cap. Just because of her flat cap. Right. Yeah, I think that's looking better. There we go. Oh, that's an issue. Issue, not really. Annoyance, yeah. Also that fence. There's no way to walk again now. Let's push it over again. Unless we put the stools either side of that, right? And my character keeps sitting down on them. No, I don't believe Jacksepticeye does. He's He's talking about it in one of his latest videos. I actually like Jacksepticeye. I watch quite a lot of his stuff. Ooh. Obviously, he's such a big personality. It's great. That looks good, I think. I think that looks good. Yep. We'll go with that for now. Things will get moved around eventually anyway. I think that looks good for now. Yeah, what do you guys think? Good? Bad? Not sure? Fool! Fool! Yeah, this one needs to move, but I keep sitting on it instead of moving it. There you go. It needs some lovely marshmallows. I've tried the log stools. You mean from smashing down the trees? I have. Not really too much of a fan. I mean, I know it looks a bit campsitey. Probably a bit more campsitey actually, but I don't know. Don't know. I quite like this. I think it needs tree. I think the whole place just needs more of the trees, though, right? Just a lot more trees. So maybe we'll go and buy some. Oh no, we can't. The shop's shut, isn't it? Maybe tomorrow we'll buy some then. So we need some more stuff. So let's have a look at what else we can craft and what else we got unlocked. Problem? Yes, problem. Right, let's move this over to here. Let's have a look what we got. Tea time. Fuels the senses. Yeah, I think it would look a lot better if it is enclosed in trees. Apple stuff, definitely not going to go. Oh, this could be good. Definitely not the bunny day stuff. Nah, that's not happening. Doghouse, nope. Nope. Oh, we should have put these there instead. Just got a disapproving look from my other half then. She was like, can't believe you forgot those. You You idiot. So I'll put some of these down. We can also change the colour of these. Right, so maybe we'll change that to a different colour. See what that looks like. But for now we'll just put them down because I haven't got the crafting kits on me. The customisation kits even. But let's have a look. Actually, let's see. Or should we have just a quick look through it? Lounge. Table. Well, I'm on houseware, so I'm not going to find everything there, am I? I mean, I should put one of those out there as well, right? It's a tough choice of stuff. I mean, we need one of these there, I think. At some point. Should we craft that now? Yeah, why not? Yeah, the workbench has definitely got to go there. It's a shame that there's not like any way of putting walls up there, because I mean, we need some firewood as well. That's going to happen as well, isn't it? And then we need a giant robot. Or a Godzilla. Fencing. I mean, the wash basket as well. That could also look like it fits in there. A wash tub. Oh, these are like a basic well as well. We should get that at some point. I haven't got that. I didn't buy that yet, but maybe we need that. Let's see. What else is there that we can put down, really? I haven't got that much stuff open, really, have I? Right, let's go with what we've got at the minute and try and figure that out. So let's get these up and put the log benches down, because I think that'll look better. So if we look at that and take a step backwards, put the log bench down. Ugh, wrong place. Try and push it in a bit. And then up. Oh no, there's not enough room. Oh, we can always do that. That's going to annoy me though. It's got to be one of them things you've got to be able to walk past it. And the same up here. And then it chooses to throw up higher. Of course it does. Of course it does. It's never that easy, is it, in Animal Crossing? That one needs to go up a bit. I needed 4. I've only built 3 of them, haven't I? But we need one the other end as well. I think we need them all round. What do you think, all round? Yep, all round. So, yeah, we need another one this side. Destination signpost and firewood, stone stools. Let's shuffle. Okay, so this tree has to move. This tree doesn't fit in. So let's eat some fruit. And shovel it away. Wrong way. There we go. Right, let's just dump that tree down here. Where is it gone? There it is. It's a large young peach tree. That's gonna grow. Yep. What's my favourite part of Animal Crossing? I think my favourite part of Animal Crossing is decorating the outside. I mean, I've spent a lot of time on like these sort of areas down here. Like, I think it looks really good. I used to love The Sims for it as well. Like, The Sims is great because you get to customise like the individual pieces of wallpaper on the walls and stuff like that. Like, I wish this had that much detail in, but I know it'd be inaccessible for people. But I just like doing this stuff. Like, I like decorating and making it all look nice, because when you come here, it's such a blank slate and you've only got like a few rivers, few trees, and then making it like this with all the flowers and stuff, it just looks awesome. Like, it's great, and it's relaxing as well, right? Like, if you ever want to de-stress, just fire on Animal Crossing. Ooh, look what we find here. Right, what does eating fruit do? Eating fruit gives you the ability to basically supercharge yourself. For instance, if you go to move the tree, you can't move it. Eat fruit, and then all of a sudden you become a superhero and can dig up the trees. Also, if you can store up to 10 pieces of fruit, like you can eat 10, I should say, not store them. Well, I suppose it is in a way. It's a human storage, right? And if you eat some, and it also lets you break rocks as well. So if a rock's irritating you in the place where it is, you can basically just eat fruit, smash a rock, and then you can shift. Basically, it'll shift the rock. It'll spawn it somewhere else the next day. But say if you want to hit the rock to get money out of it, or the ore out of it, and stuff like that, you can go to the toilet on it, and it will actually literally pass through the rest of the fruit. So. Also, these shiny spots on the ground, like I know a lot of you guys will know about these, but let's talk about it anyway. They're money, right? That's money in there. But if you plant bells in, you can get a money tree that grows money. But there's a thing with it, right? Because if you get 10,000 bells out, you're guaranteed to have 3 sets of 10,000, so you get 30,000 bells when it grows into a full money tree. You can put more in, and it can spawn more, up to 3 sets of 99,999 bells. The problem is it's on a percentage chance that grows, and if you keep putting that amount in, you lose out by a lot. So you're best to just put the 10,000 in and call it that. I did try it. There was a few videos when it first came out about finding an island pattern. There's no island pattern. Whoever made those videos did 1 week probably and thought, yep, that's the pattern. There's no pattern. It's random. Yeah, critical hit on the rocks. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a critical hit. I wonder if the stone stools would look good just randomly scattered. Or not. Somebody's pointing at the TV. There. Okay, I'm being instructed that everything is too far back. So, yeah. Good. Okay. So I've got a design input from here as well. Right, let's see. We haven't got that far with this designing yet. We haven't really got truly far, but we do need to put a lot of we need to plant a forest up here, so it's gonna look really bare until we do that. I did come up with a bit of an idea for the trees though, because I think that this end of the map looks kind of strange. It's just a drop, so I think I'm going to move the trees back 1 square and then put some logs in between, or some fencing of some sorts. I think that'll make it look a little bit better. Not sure what to do with the stone stools that we made now. Maybe I'll use them and just scatter them around as a bit of sitting points. I don't know at the minute. Right, let's make some more of the fencing then. I think we need some more of that. Was it on the interiors? Yeah, there we go. Oh, we haven't got that much wood left. Dun, dun, dun. Well, at least we can see what it's going to look like, right? So, have you guys got any ideas for the campsite? What else can I do to it? I was thinking maybe extending some of the water, and having like a bit of a brook to walk through to get in. But we'll see. Got some persuading to do to get that happening. So what I was thinking with the trees is I can't put them there now because they're not going to grow properly, I don't think. But putting some of these log stakes in between them, and I think then you've got like a bit of a barrier. Like I know they have them at proper campsites where basically to keep the kids into the campsite, right? Because I don't want to put just a horrible big fence around it or anything like that. So maybe this whole campsite's a bit too far back. I'm not sure. But let's see. We got the signpost. So I think at some point we need like a big entrance to it. Like make a big scene of the entrance to the campsite. So we need to have the signpost like here. Somewhere. So if we just put that there temporarily, it needs to move across though. That's right in the way there. Maybe the campsite is just not in the right place. It needs to be moved entirely because it's a bit more crammed than I was expecting it to be. But there's not really too many places on my island without moving too much that I can put it yet. So I think it's going to have to stay here for now anyway. But maybe we can put some of the... Let's have a look at the terraforming options a second and see what we can do. Maybe we can build a path right in already and have a look at what to do there. Whoop. There we go. Right, let's have a look. We've got some nut miles as well. Let's have a look at my delicious nut miles. What we got? Crafting, of course, and smashing stones. Talk to villagers. That's easy peasy. We'll do that in a bit. And catch some sort of fish. Oh, we got more nut miles. Wrong button. Right, let's see. Oh, did I go past it then? Ah, there it is. Dig up clams. Ah, no. No. So I think that we need to put down, that's actually the right one anyway, I think, to put some dirt path around this. Right, to make it look a bit more real. The amount of dirt path though, that's the question, because too much and it just looks a mess, but not enough and it doesn't look real. That needs to go for a second. We'll put that back down in a minute. Let's just get this square done first and then we'll fill the inside in. And this needs dirt leading to it as well. I wonder if you get how far up you can put it. Okay, put it right underneath, that's good. I hate it when you can't put everything right up to the very end. A whole island of dirt path. No thanks. No thanks, I love my terracotta too much. Wow, I never knew that. That's serious? I'll try that one out next time I've got a nut mile set unlocked. If that's the case, that's amazing that I didn't know that. Does that even say on the menu? You mean like click the button in to see that? I'll try that one out next time. If that's the case, that's really good because I end up doing that a lot when I go up and down that menu too many times. So let's put the bonfire in now. Instantly looking better. It needs some work though. Every day is a school day, Mr. Wizard. Right, let's no, just moving it down. Oh, I did, but I pressed it down then, but it didn't take me to it. It just took me through the next page. Right, now the question is, do we round these corners off or do we extend them out? I think we need dirt under these. I don't think it looks right at the minute. How much dirt again is just down to just looking, really, just seeing what you think's best, but we could definitely do with some dirt underneath them. I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard, Gary. That's a bad Hagrid. Never doing that one again. What about us, Severus? You think you're a wizard, Mr. Whale? Let's see. Might look a bit better. Maybe. Do we need to go one further up as well? Redeemed with the Snape. Oh, I love Alan Rickman. Such a shame that he died. Looks dirty. That's the way I like my campfires, down and dirty. That's not a bench. That's a log stake. Log bench, log bench. The logoff of the bench of. This is looking... it's looking a bit better now. I don't think we can put many... No, I think that's too much dirt now, yeah? Maybe we'll try round the dirt off on the outsides and see what that looks like. That's just a bit too much dirt. I think they needed the dirt underneath them, but it's just too much. It's like I say, it's all going to be trial and error, right? You can't just imagine it and make it, because even real design doesn't work like that. You can render and stuff as much as you want, but then when you start making something, it just sometimes you need a little bit of tweaking. Better? I think we also need a little something else. Let's try rounding these corners off, see what that looks like. Not that corner. You numpty. Oh, you numpty. Square? Square? Rounded? Guys? Come on, I need help. I cannot do it on my own. Rounded. So these are better rounded. Something needs to go here. What I'm going to do for now, because I'm not entirely sure what needs to go there, but something needs to go here. Some sort of prop or something. Is I'm going to just highlight it with a different dirt path, just to make sure that something goes there eventually. And he keeps turning around when you don't want him to. So something will go there at some point. Maybe I'll put these logs all the way around. Maybe. That might look alright. With a bit of stone fencing. Stone! That's what we need, a bit of stone fencing. Let's craft! Logs all around, I think. Yeah, I think maybe. But there is some really nice stone fencing, which I've been struggling to get into the town in the right place. And I think this might be it, because I really like these stone fences. Mr. Will, could you keep your offensive language down, please? We are a family-friendly stream. Wasn't originally, but it is now. Block them all in. Okay. Right, so let's see what this looks like with a bit of stone mixed with the other fencing as well. Where am I looking? There we are, right there. Oh, it could work. Could work. I'm thinking for the corners more than anything. Oh. Not too sure. Put the log stakes back down. No, I do like that. I've got disapproval from the one end, but I like that. I think this needs to be used, not here though, it needs to be used for the entrance to it. Because I think that the logs on the shelf, they don't look like an edge of a wall, but it looks more like the edge of a wall than a wall. I think that's going to happen. I don't think this is the right place for it, but I think that needs to happen for the entrance. Just as you know, we need a big welcome sign. I've actually just ordered one on it. I didn't realise that if you partnered, if you've got a Pocket Camp on the mobile, that you can get a free download to transfer some things across. I think the problem is this here is starting to block this from being what I want it to be as well. Like, I don't think I've got the room that I actually wanted for this because of this bit of water. So what I'll do for now is I'll place it a bit further back, and then we'll think about that later on. But I do like this wall, and I do like the fencing with it, so I'll just do that. So there's going to be an entrance here, right? We've marked that down now. This is going to be the main entrance from those steps. What I'll probably do as well is I'm a big fan of curving paths and stuff. So I might do like a bit of a curve straight off this into the main campsite here. Maybe everything move across a little bit and then snake up to the back bit so all this can move over a little bit. Fence this off. Maybe leave this little bit of a secret at the back to hop across, because then you can go straight down to red as well. I do like having these like little shortcuts hidden so that the people who create the island know that stuff's there, where everybody else would follow the path and see the best scenic route, which would be eventually all of this, which will be built up. But yeah, I do quite like this at the minute. So let's have a look what it would look like if we built it up down here. I think we should leave a little bit, like I say, but if we put a couple of logs down in between this tree here, you can see it doesn't matter if they're not in the right place. I wish this was just a fencing option. I hate that you have to make so many of them separately. I need to get that stump up. That stump's really irritating me at the minute. We'll put a few stumps around the campsite at some point. Ugh, sit down on them every time. But it's not right at the minute. Let's see. Log stakes. I don't think I got that many left. I think that might be it actually. Log stake? No. Log stakes. Log stakes. Log stakes. Obviously, I think we need trees here as well. Like I think that needs to happen. I don't think we can just put log stakes down. I don't know. I'm starting to think that my campsite really is just in the wrong place. I do like those fences. You know what? Let's just shove some of these down just to get them out of the way. They don't look too bad there actually. They're into the right area, and once again sitting down on them because I'm just learning how to play the game. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Firewood. We got the firewood as well. We're going to put down at some point. But let's just put these stores down. Let's just get them out of the way a little bit. That was a weird stuff that I just had then. Let's put one of these stone stools right next to this water edge as well. I mean, if push comes to shove, I might move the whole campsite over, delete this pond, and then reinsert a pond somewhere else. Maybe. And then I can have the fire pit and stuff up here. And then the campsite down there, and put a little bit of a water feature pond here instead. We'll connect the river up again. See, anything's possible. We've got lots and lots and lots of options that we can do. But I never thought the campsite would be this hard to decorate. It's actually probably the hardest thing to do. Because we're going to have to, at some point as well, make an entrance for it down here as well. It needs more wood. It does need more wood. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some more wood. But firstly, I might have to take a little bathroom break, so I might let you listen to my KK CDs while I go and do that. So what do you think can be turnip farm? Right, so I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so don't go anywhere. But for now, I'm going to mute the microphone, and I will be back in just a... The microphone, because I can't remember how to do it. Back in a sec. And he returneth. I've really got to sort some of my stream elements out at some point because I cannot remember how to do anything. Right, so let's crack on. Sorry about that. Oh, cuckoo clock's going. Where is it? Look at the details in this game. Isn't that great? Like, they could have just put the cuckoo clock in, not made it cuckoo at all, but it does. So we need to get wood out of storage. I think it's only really normal wood that I needed, but let's get a bit more stuff out. Right, normal wood. And some softwood. We'll get some softwood out as well. I don't think there's anything that I can really put in the campsite that I got in here. We'll take some of the edges out just in case. Maybe some of the coral fencing. I know, I've got to give Blathers those fossils. I know. I keep holding on to them. I've got plans for these ones though. That Blathers isn't having those. So I've got plans for those. Is there anything that could go to the campsite? We got some more of these. Oh, and we already had a bonfire. That could have gone. To get a 5-star rating, how do you do that? To get a 5-star rating, I have not got a 5-star rating, just for clarification. But it's actually quite simple. You just have to fill up the place with lots and lots of features. Make loads of paths. Put loads of bushes, loads of flowers down, loads of fencing. Buy stuff like the Godzilla statue, if that's what you like. Just buy stuff. Buy street lamps. Craft a ton of stuff. Make the place as busy as you can have it. Basically, how you see this area here right now, with the waterfront and the lights and all of this sort of area here, if you can get your entire, the majority of your place looking like this, then it's done. And it doesn't even have to be neat, right? The game's not going to know if something is visually appealing to you. All it's going to know is that you shove stuff down. So you could just shove lots of stuff down. You also have to pick up like sticks and stuff off the ground. Like if there's any rubbish, just make sure it's gone. Weeds the same. De-weed your place. And then 5 stars fairly easy. Just keep playing the game basically, trying to make the place look as pretty as you can, and then eventually you'll get it. I'm not really too fussed about having a 5-star place, if I'm being completely honest. I'd rather it just look more visually appealing to me than being too full of stuff. That's just how I like to play the game. I'm not really a completionist with anything anymore. I used to be, but not so bothered now. So it needs more wood. So let's create more of the log fences, because I'm a fan of those, to be honest. Log stakes. And then we will have a look at some of the other stuff. Like, there is a table. Like, we could make a picnic set. What do you think? Do you reckon I should terraform that pond in? We're gonna try it. We're gonna fill the pond in. Gonna fill the pond in. Move the bonfire stuff over to here. Make a grand entrance in the middle of the two. It's gonna look beautiful. We'll reinsert a pond in once I know where the pond wants to be. But for the rest of it, for now, we'll just fill it in with whatever we can find. Oh, I know, yeah. I am gonna customize stuff eventually. I just want to get a layout sorted first, and then I'll shove them all down. I haven't got enough crafting things, customization packet things, and the shop shut because it's 11 o'clock at night here. So there is like a birch effect which I really like. So I might do that. So we got the new DIY table as well. So this one can go. I might stick a few more of these campfires around. Oh, there is the camp torchlights as well, which we can order, I believe. I don't think you can craft those. We'll put some of those down. Yeah, the selling the weeds. I would actually hold on to the weeds, and the reason is just because of these hedges. Like, these are seriously one of my favourite things on the game right now. I don't think I'm going to put them anywhere near the campsite though, and the reason is because I find them quite I think if you put them everywhere, it ruins the effect. And like, I like them in the town hall at the minute. Like at one point, I'll just show you guys this quickly. I know I'm going off on a tangent and I'm supposed to be doing the campsite, but at some point, how this is around this, I want to put it around the stones of this as well, just to tie it together a little bit better. I know that my square at the back is one square out of place with this area, but I don't know, I just really like the hedges. It'll be in line this side, it just won't be in line this side because it's one square too long. Well, it'll be two technically with the bushes. But basically, if you put them everywhere and use them too much, it kind of ruins the effect of them, right? So you don't want to overuse them. But to say that they're only made from weeds, some sticks, and a little bit of stone, I think they're great. Like I would honestly put them all over the town if I could. Yeah, you only have to go to another island anyway, and you find weeds. I will come onto your island. If you're on Twitter, follow me on there. Send me your dodo code next time I'm about. You'll see me on, and then I'll jump over. But for now, though, I just want to concentrate on doing this. Do I think that something needs to be here between the trees? Is another question. Maybe put little dirt paths around. Let's fill this pond in. Let's get rid of it. Once you get rid of this pond, then. Sorry, fishes. We can see exactly what we've got, what we're working with, and then we can always insert ponds somewhere else. Like I think that the place needs ponds, and like this is one of the natural ones that came in my island. It isn't one I've made. It's been extended upon a little bit just to make it a bit bigger because there was nothing up this area. But if you do destroy a pond, I wouldn't leave your village, island, town, whatever you want to call it, pondless. I would build another pond, and I think that it's important to have one around the campsite as well, but I think that's something that should be in front of the campsite, not to the side. Like, it's really restricting up there where it is at the minute, so we're just going to shift it out of the way and get rid of it. I do wish this was a little faster and also like a grid based thing like in the house. Yeah, there is a couple of pond exclusive fish. I'm not as big into the fishing and bug catching thing as I am with the decorating, and it's always been that way for me with Animal Crossing. It's probably why I haven't enjoyed the other versions of Animal Crossing quite as much as this, because this is what I like to do, not the bug catching and stuff. So I'm sure there's other people out there who will probably tell you exactly how many there are, and they probably know. They probably call them all. They probably time travelled all over the place and got them all. But I think now we can move this into place. Oh no, my pockets are full. It might be all that wood. Right, let's start dumping stuff. So another thing that I do like to do when I'm designing a place is anything that I've made for it, and we are going to use. I should have dumped some stuff back in the house as well. Is to just lie them all down, and it makes it a little easier if you know you've got a lot of stuff around, because you can just go over it and just pick up exactly what you want, while keeping your inventory full of things that you need to craft with. So we'll keep the log stakes in there for now. Pocket full of wood. Got a pocket full of wood. Oh yeah, baby. Magic wood. So let's drop the bonfire back down. Exactly where we want this. I'm not going to do the dirt. I know that the dirt looks good, so we will keep that on it, but for now we just need to figure out where stuff's going to go. Look, we don't want everything too far apart from the other part of the camp, but we need to put stuff far enough from it that it's not going to get in the way too much. So I think this is a good place for this. We might have to go left one square maybe, and the reason is because we need trees in, and trees are going to have to be one square away from this wall, I believe. Let's just test that theory for sure. But yeah, I don't think you can shove trees right next to that cliff. It would clip through it surely. So pick up the tree. And it's not going to go in that hole. Nope, told you. So we need to leave one space. So trees have to be here like this. So you can walk around them. So this can be in the way though. It's just the cliffs and stuff. They have to be away by one. What I should have done really is just got some hedges or something. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make some just fences and put them all around the perimeter where the trees would be, and then we'll get a good gauge of where everything's going to end up. And I haven't got the other thing yet. I put that on the ground just sure. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So one of these is a bench. They're all the stakes. There we go, log bench. So once we've got stuff into place, I think we need to step back and have a look at the bigger picture. So yeah, I like that. That's a good distance apart and everything, isn't it? But like I said, maybe everything's going to have to move in one. So what we'll do is we'll get that stone fencing out. Just border the place with it, which is where all the trees will be. Just to give an idea of depth, not there. And they don't have to be, you know, perfectly in line or anything like that. They can just leave one space and put them there, and you can have some gaps in between them. But it's going to just give you a good idea of the border that's going to be around. If you could do once every one space, then you know that there's going to be trees in the others, and that this is where the log stakes would be. But the log stakes take too much time to keep planted, so I'm just doing this to speed things up a little bit. There we go. So now we've got a good idea of and a good feel of the board out, so we know what we're working with and where we're working with. This is irritating me, so it's all going to have to be moved up one. There we go. I don't like it when stuff's designed so it's like that, and it looks like you should be able to run down it and then you can't. It just irritates me. So everything has to be, you have to be able to move around stuff. What would look good in the corners here is probably a cut down tree. So if we could put one of these down there, we'll get a good idea of what that looks like as well. I know it seems like it's a bit of a long way around some of this stuff, but you need to be able to see stuff, and if you haven't got I mean, I'm not going to put a tree there, dig a tree up, knock it down just for that. These are the same sort of shape, they take up the same amount of room, so it gives you a good idea of exactly. Maybe a normal tree would look pretty good. Decisions. But I think this campsite's going to look really good when it's done. It does look a bit square on at the minute, but that's because we haven't got trees. Like, there's going to be lots of randomly spaced trees everywhere. I'm going to try and make it look natural. Except for the outside, I'm probably going to just dot them one space apart around the outside. But I think that's looking good, so we need to make the dirt paths a bit more snaky, I feel. And this needs to be one entrance, and then we need to have the other entrance down here as well. But maybe we can move this entrance up one square now as well. So it's here. I think that's good. Oop. No, not that. Not exit the menu either. So you come up the stairs, a little bit of a snaking path this way into the campsite. We'll have some snaking paths all around. I think that's good. So this is the new official entrance then, I think it's going to be. Good place? Yep. See, you got to talk to the other island residents. You can't just do things on your own. Let's just round this off, because we might have a different path leading up to it, like a brick one or something. And then I think we need like some trees here to block in the front, and some trees here as well this side, and I think it's gonna look really good. Oh, that is not the brick wall. So let's get rid of some of this path now. That can go straight down there, I think, or I might put a little bit of a kink in here just to make it look a bit more. Put a tree in the way, because you got to remember it's a campsite as well, and I know that real life they do put trees strategically placed, but I think the more of a natural campsite it looked, the better. But I also like paths to be 2 spaces wide, because this is 2 spaces wide, so if the rest of it isn't 2 spaces wide, it isn't alright at all. That's wrong. That needs to go. We need to get rid of this one eventually as well. And the problem is now is that there's not really that much room. So if we get rid of that one, this snake's in straight away. No. Might have to just build it straight. It's looking a bit strange. I'm not sure if I like it. What do you think? Straight up? Yeah, it's a tough one at the minute. What we'll do is we'll take that tree, the fully grown tree, and put it there and see how it looks. But I think it needs to be... We need something there. It looks really unnatural at the minute. Obviously this land is quite barren, there's not much there. So we need to sort that out. Could always raise cliffs and stuff, but I don't know. I quite like that it's down from the 2 cliff edges. We've got a cliff this side and a cliff this side. And it looks like it's in a valley. Excuse me. I quite like that, so... Alright, we'll put a tree. A tree like here? Or there. It's just not quite enough spaces still apart, but I don't want to interfere with that. No, that looks good. I think that looks good. So I don't want to interfere with this pond, because obviously this is the feature of this end. Like if you interfere with that too much, it's going to take away from that area. But at the minute, when you're down here and sat on a bench, the biggest problem with this area at the minute is that it's a bit bare at the top. So this campsite's going to help fill that void in as well. Like I like scale. Like things need to be smaller at the front and bigger at the back. So I think that's going to look really good. We could actually shove something there as well at some point. But we've got our little campsite there as well. We could put a crafting bench. If we dump the other crafting bench down there, it might look alright there actually. We need DIY workbench. Is that the one, or is that the... No, that's the wrong one. We have got the log one. We did make it, didn't we? Simple, that's it. So at one point there is like some little tool chests and stuff. We might build that somewhere else, like maybe up here in the corner or something somewhere. But for now it can stay there. Should we sort the paving out then? Get the paving in first. Maybe this can just be extended. This pond can be extended. That can be a part of the campsite. Because at the minute it's not even spawning fish, is it? I don't think. Does it spawn fish? Yeah, it spawned fish. As soon as I say that, there's a fish in it. So this needs to be the entrance to it. I think the pond can actually come up here a little bit. Extend it up. That's something we're going to have to see. Or maybe this can come round a bit. At some point I got a feeling that this entire campsite is going to move. But for now we're going to work with what we got. So my fossils. I know, the fossils. So let's dirt this path up again. Let's actually do that. Let's get this place sorted. So we know this is going to stay here. This looks good. No, don't do that. No, not that either. He just always does it. I hope everybody else has this problem as well, and it's not just me. Where the character, you're looking forward and then they spin around and take the path up that you've just already placed. Right, let's see. Let's get that in there. Yep, I think, yeah, that was right in the first place. I'm going to round the corners of them off there as well. And see what that looks like with the log bench down. So it's a bit underneath it. So log bench is going to be there. No, it's stone stool. Log bench, there we go. Does that look good? Or square? Are these 3 wide or 2? No, they're only 2. So that's not on that dirt path properly, is it? Does that mean I've put the dirt down wrong then? And it's supposed to come up to here? I think it does. So let's pop this down here. Round that off. And I think then we need to take this bottom piece off then, if it's too wide. No, that's not looking right at all, is it? We'll have to leave that one in and round that one off then. Maybe we need 3 or 4 pieces wide then. It's looking strange. The log benches are only 2 wide, right? Look where he puts that. No, that looks good. That looks good, yeah. Yeah, I think that looks good. So let's put the dirt path there on this side as well, just to make that symmetrical. And then we'll put the bonfire back in the middle. Just want to say, I know this is a bit of a different stream, right? Normally when we played Animal Crossing on the channel, we've got together and done some event or something. So I hope you like guys like this, and it's not boring you to death watching me put paths down. But at the moment, this is the part of the game I'm really enjoying. So it's just great being able to actually interact with you guys and just do it. Just enjoy playing games again. So let's round that off. No, not that square. This one. And then put that other log down. Beautiful. That looks good. Maybe it's me being biased, but I think that looks really good. Now. Has this one got to be 4 wide then? These are 3. These paths are 3 wide, which means that one of the sides is wrong. It's either too far over this side or not over enough that side. I don't know. What do you think? Does that need to be smaller? Both sides? That looks really strange. I can't figure out what's wrong with that. Maybe it's just best left square then. That looks better, I think. What do you think? Circle edges, chat, or square? Yeah, someone's looking really odd. Something is looking really odd. It's these. These aren't looking right at all. This needs to be took up. That's too far. And it's the wrong dirt palette I've got on as well. Yeah, it works. And that's the wrong square completely. Thank you. So this one needs to go. These need to be squared off, I think. That's better. And then around the campfire probably needs to be a circle instead. Yep, that's it. That's fixed it. That's definitely fixed it. That's better. These, we'll round these off, but we're going to put a path up to this, so they might have to be reinstated at some point. Let's light it. Yes, there we go. And let's just quickly make a path from this down. This is a temporary path. It's not going to stay in, I don't think. But just an idea of how we can get into it. I don't know. Maybe I'll move this bench to the back at some point as well. I don't know. We got to figure some things out as we go along. But it's taking shape. I mean, to say it was just a bit of empty land at the start of this, really, it's looking a bit better. So we're on the way for great success. Great success. We need the trees. The trees are the most important thing, I think. It's the thing that it's missing at the minute. So tomorrow on it, as soon as Nooks Cranny's open, and as soon as I can access the Switch because I'm at work, buying all those trees, baby. All of them trees. There's something really missing from it as well. But I do like this. We got this little nice cozy bonfire place. We'll connect these paths for now. It's like I said, I might not leave these paths, any of these paths as they are. That one could go away. But might find some stepping stones or something instead as well, rather than these ones. There's lots of patterns online that we could use, so I might use one of them. That's looking good. Maybe, yeah. I think we'll find a stone pattern online instead. Because what we could do then is make it sort of look like a worn path as opposed to just dirt. Because like the dirt looks fine and it's by no means unusable, but it just doesn't have that like rugged feeling that I want from the campsite at all. It looks too clean cut and So next time you see this, if you subscribe to the Nintendo Villages YouTube and you watch my next design ideas one, this will look a lot different because I'm not happy with this dirt path. I don't even mean to sound like a Madonna when I say that either. Like, this path isn't no good. But yeah, it needs work. Definitely. And we need some more items as well. I haven't got enough items unlocked to make this place look good. But if we stick some of these log fences around now, like we can border some of these paths off, and then when the tree's there as well, it'll look a bit better. Oops. No, we don't want to put the bells down. That's it. Bring them forward a little bit. Oh, do we want them right on the path like that? That looks good. That looks good. So if we put a couple of them down, we're going to get a good feel of the paths then. Maybe put a tree there. So if we dig a hole, I might grab a tree from somewhere else for now and just put one in. I know it's going to hide a bit of the bonfire, but maybe that's a good thing. There maybe. I'm assessing this now. I'm really assessing this. Let's get up that same tree. If we keep this same tree, because the other ones are a completely different shape, aren't they? But we need this one. Yeah, I'd love to have a pond where you could actually choose the fish that you put in there. Like, it would be great to have a koi pond, especially for like the zen areas. You've seen a lot of people making zen areas. It would be really cool to have a koi carp in them. Let's see now. Yeah, that's looking good, because when you come from this end you can still see that other bench. It's a bit in the way, but I think it needs it. Also, it's a shame that the weeds are gonna go against the score of the island, because I actually think that some weeds on this bit would look good. Like make it look a bit rough and a bit ready, but maybe we could put a chopped log here. So if we go and plant another tree and chop it down, and we'll see what that looks like. Actually, it's not going to look good, is it, at all, because of the bench. What about there? Some shrubs would probably look good if there's some rough ones, but I think they're all flowery. I think they all grow flowers. So I should be eating the cherries, really. The cherries aren't worth as much money. Let's see what this looks like then. I'm really going to cut this tree down. It's a peach tree as well. I haven't got many peach trees. I'm sure this is one of my new ones, but bye, peach tree. This is going to be such a tough one to decorate, this place. It really is. This. Okay, well, to do that, I've got to, I'm going to say bye to this tree. No. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to move that tree. I'm not going to cut it down. It's not in the right place at all, is it? So let's shift that tree. Oop. No. You know what? Next stream, I'm gonna have a counter for how many times I accidentally sit on that log. Let's put the tree there. Yeah, I will do another stream with viewers. Was you my last one? I can't quite remember who was there now. But it went okay. So that, yeah, I think that looks good. Like, I know there's a bit of intrusiveness there, and it's in the way a little bit, but I think it needs it being a campsite, right? I know these are cherry trees, so I'm going to take one of these. Because we can buy cherries. If we ever cut down all the trees, we can always buy some more. Everything else, well, you can't. Let's get this in there. Just trample all the flowers while I'm on the way as well. So if we plant this tree and then cut it down, we've got ourselves a nice little log there. We're going to have to put a few logs, I think, scattered around the place, in with the trees as well. Oh, pick the bench up. Maybe I'll keep that bench off. That looks good with just the two, doesn't it? I wish you could put stuff on a slant in this game. Bench. Yeah, I like that. So obviously if we put a couple more trees around at some point. See, I emptied the island pretty much of all those like pine trees. Because I had a bit of a money farm at the beginning. And I just got rid of them all, knowing full well that you could just buy them. So I think that was a mistake. Yeah, it's shaping up though. Definitely shaping up. I think we need some trees around this area as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get other trees from around the island, put some down. So if we put a tree both ends of this, oh no, the path I'll have to move over then. We need that symmetrical. Yep. Okay, so I'm putting some trees there. Your island's got peaches. Yeah, I've got all the fruits at the minute. Fortunate enough to have friends who already had a lot of the fruits. So I just went to their islands and nicked everything. As you do. But yeah, if you play with us next time, I'll definitely drop some fruits down for you to take back as well, so you can have all the fruits. This entire section of my island up here at one point was just trees. It was just trees. It was just that purely there to make money. But I got it all up in favour of decorating a little bit and moving the houses up there. Thief skill. Level up. So I think you can see now it's going to have a bit more life now. I think this path just actually needs to go straight into that, but then curve around to go into here. But yeah, it's taking shape. It's looking good. I mean, we want to put a little bit of a DIY area in. I'd have liked to have had a bit of a pond, a bit of a feature, water feature in there, but it's too close to this one, really. So we can't really fit it in. I mean, I could put a little bit of a trickle in there, but it's not going to look right at all. I think it's quite enclosed, so we'll make it just a bit more of a like trees and stuff rather than the actual pond. I mean, there's a pond here anyway, so it's not as if it's like missing out on a water feature. Maybe just extend this up a bit. We could actually enclose it in here and have that water going up to this cliffside, so that you can only get into this place through this front bit. But it's like I say, I don't like things to be inaccessible. That's why whenever I've put anything in the town, I've always left room around the outside, so you can still do the fishing tournaments of that freely without anything getting in the way. Because originally I had a brick wall around this area, and then on the fishing tournament I couldn't get to the fish, and it ruined the fishing tournament basically. So what I think I'm going to do is, because I can't really get any trees and stuff, we can't really do too much. I've got a load of things coming tomorrow, loads of lamps, and ooh, actually we've got a camping lamp still. But I've got a load of stuff coming tomorrow from Nook's Cranny and the mail order service. So I might leave this stream in a sec, in about 15 minutes maybe. In order to get that stuff and then carry on either the next stream or within the week. But either way, I'll keep the island updated for you guys as well if you want to see that. But let's see what we got. Yeah, we got a camping lamp, which everybody starts with this lantern, right? So we'll put that up there. I don't think anything else really suits the campsite that I've got. Maybe the candles do, if you put them in the right place. On some tree stumps maybe. I mean, I do generally, my picnic basket will hoard stuff. The ivy. Yeah, I've got a painting for Blathers as well actually. I mean, I've got gears. I don't know where I got those from, but I've got gears. And some funky music which you guys are going to listen to now as well. Dun, 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 so we'll go and give Blathers all these. We'll make his day. Oh, my pockets are full. Okay, it's okay. We've got some stuff to dump back in there, right? So we can put the cherries in. And we're pretty much finished crafting now, so we can put these away. The stone fencing, I really do like that stone fencing. I just haven't found enough of a use for it at the minute. But we'll put all these in. Let's get the rest of them fossils out. There we go. So let's head back to the campsite now. I think that what we can do is put stuff on these and decorate these a little bit. So if we put the lantern, oh no, please don't say you can't put stuff on there. I thought you could put stuff on these. Where's the lantern gone? The lantern's gonna be at the top now, isn't it? Wow, okay, so that's ruined that plan completely. I honestly thought you could put stuff on those. God, that's made things way awkward now. So, the lantern's going to have to go on the stone ones then. Maybe I'll put the stone in that corner for now. Just to see what that looks like. Probably won't leave it there. But if we put the lantern on that now, just have a look what it looks like. Doesn't look too bad. I think it needs to be somewhere else, but it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. Are those Neanderthal skulls? I don't actually know what they were. I think they might be. I'm not sure. Got a bunch of those. I was planning on doing like a bit of a desert themed area with some skulls in. Like a bit of a sort of Indiana Jones sort of looking place, but I haven't got to that yet. Yeah, the fire looking a bit partially hidden does look pretty good, doesn't it? So, right, let's assess the fossils first, see if there's anything that he wants. Fossil. I don't like to keep coming to Blathers. Like, if I'm doing stuff and I find the fossils, I generally dump them in my house and then do this, hand them all to him at once. So there's some new stuff in there. Make a donation. You know what? I want to see what he says about the painting first. Oh no, it's fake! Red! Damn you. Ah, gave me a fake drawing. Well, you can still take these. T-Rex torso. I think the T-Rex is probably complete now, I think. It's like I say, it doesn't actually bother me that Reds gave me the fake because I think it's part of the fun. Like, that's why I don't like that you can see it anymore. Well, I got benefit from it. I got the Nook Miles. All you cheaters, you'll never get them. Looking at the guides, you'll never get those delicious Nook Miles. So, yeah, that's it. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything more that we can do today. Right, we've got some stuff to place down, and that's it really. So, what we're going to do is we're going to leave it here. So thank you everyone for coming out and watching me again. I'm actually blown away by the amount of support and the stuff that you guys are giving me at the minute. I'll be back the same time next week, so that's 10 PM British summertime. And yeah, I don't know what I'll be playing. It depends what mood I'm in. I do want to finish some more Pokemon. Like, I know that a lot of people like the Pokemon Let's Play. Probably haven't turned out to this one. Some of the guys who was watching that, it was fun, but I just wasn't in the mood for it tonight. So I will catch you guys next week, hopefully. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at NordishPlays, and also visit the NintendoVillage.com. We've got some great stuff there, and also the Nintendo Village YouTube. If you search that, you'll see me there. I post a bunch of design ideas, videos. Struggling with this campsite, not gonna lie to you, the campsite's been a bit trickier than I thought. I think that's because I haven't got many things unlocked to decorate it with, but hey, you'll see it in its completed form next time, and next time we stream Animal Crossing, it will be finished. It will be there, and it will be decorated. So thank you all, and I'll catch you guys